So here's the next one that I'm catching you on. So we were talking about, that was all about marigolds. And that's good. And that's something that you should start with. And then just harvest your marigolds instead of buying marigolds each year. Just wait for the flowers to die. You could literally pull up and you'll see, I don't know if I have one that's kind of ready yet. No. Oh, right here. Those are all seeds. All those are seeds. Super easy. I just pull it right up when it gets dark like that. And then you're going to see what I do when if I pull something that I don't have a container for offhand, I'll just sprinkle it in my flower bed. If it grows next year, that's fantastic. If it doesn't, then, that's how that goes. And I just feel, that's what I do with this whole line. That's what this whole flower bed is. It's things that I've harvested from whatever, and I don't know if it's going to come back or not. I'll throw the dead heads in here, and then this is how I've built this. I did purchase the echinaceas, not the pink one, but the white and the orange. I did purchase those last year, and then the pink one, I planted that the year before from harvesting these. I chopped these right down to the base, and I deadheaded them and just left all the debris all winter long. And then in the spring I came through, and then I just raked it all up because there was nothing growing. I raked it all up, pulled all that stuff out, and then just started watering it, and then this is what's come back. This year, what I plan to do is when I deadhead or harvest the echinaceas, I'll cut them all the way down to the base when they die. The orange and the white, I'll deadhead and leave the deadheads in this, because I'm not going to have corn. There's corn right there. I'm not going to have corn here in this bed next year. It didn't work out that well. I mean, I have ears of corn. You can see them. But I just don't like, I don't think that they got enough sun in this bed. So next year I'm going to move them into a more straight on, drier, full sun environment, and see how, because they did better. They used to be in this bed right here with the white trunk. That's where they were last year, and they did very well there. But then I turned it into a wildflower bed so I could bring the bees in more. So not going to happen. So I'm going to deadhead all the pink, and I'll leave a few pink in here because I have 4 or 5 pink echinaceas in different parts of the yard. So I'm going to deadhead all those, and then I'm going to sprinkle them on the outside of my fence line like I did when I did the daisies and the California poppies. And that's one of those millenniums or whatever. And then I'll mow all this down like we do every year. And then when the stuff grows back, it'll just be daisies and pink echinaceas and California poppies. And then we can still mow it every year. And then when it's growing back, it'll grow back more of the flowers, less of the weeds, is the idea that I have. And deer don't like daisies. They don't like the California poppies. They don't like the pink or the echinaceas. They don't like any of those. And especially these things, which I don't know what they are, and I should take a picture and Google it and find out. Those, whatever these are, the deer do not like. And I like them. And I picked this. It was at the post office. this, and it was all blooming like that, and I just popped one of the dead heads off. It had turned into like a poof ball like this, and I brought something similar like that home, let it dry out, and then I just crumpled it into this flower bed, and this is what I got. And then the same thing with this yellow, whatever, except for the deer love the yellow ones. They don't like the red and yellow, but they love these yellow ones. Look, not one single pink poppy. It's so weird because then you'll come out tomorrow and there'll be 15 of them. Poppies are so, it's like the weirdest flower. Oh, look, that gladiola bloom back there. I'm going to really beg my son today to help me with my water wheel, and so I can get it in the ground, because I just know that I'm going to love looking at it. Like, I'm liking this idea too. There's that piece of glass that I had tucked over behind that tree. It's something my aunt brought. Obviously it's off, something broke or whatever, because there was no legs that came with it. So I'm going to turn it into some, it's the barrels. I want to do something, 2 barrels on one side of the strawberry planter, 2 barrels on this side. And then the top of this, I want to put some pots on. And I might even, that would be a great idea for me to take the pots off of here, or the, whatever these things are, pot holders, off of here, or at least take 2 off, the 2 biggest ones, and put them on there. And then I can also flip the crates on their sides, and I can put a pot inside of each crate. I think that would be cute. And then I can also try to control that, wait, let me adjust it. My big old head's in the way. Okay, there you guys go. The clover thingy, and just let clovers grow all in between, and then just keep sweeping so that they don't come along the side. And I know sweeping kills them, because I try to be careful with this clover and this clover all the time, and this clover takes a beat down from my broom. So, what's it doing, Bruce Fur? How you doing, handsome? Ooh, you sniffing the air. So part of this is mowed out here. Well, there's like a big old chunk that got missed. And I also need to, I want to put more I think I want more of the bachelor buttons to grow in with this. These irises have taken just a beat down this year. But irises are resilient and hard to kill. So I'm not that worried about it. Next year they're going to look fantastic. I knew that this year they weren't going to be so great. I love that old truck. Although last time when I talked about that cool ambulance and how it would be so cool if somebody came and got it, somebody came and got the ambulance and it's gone. And so now I don't look at that old ambulance anymore, which was a really cool looking old ambulance. And then this truck is just so cool. Like, what a cool looking truck. I deadheaded some of my sunflowers, but I need to get up there and get those, because the birds are getting at them, as you can see. There, I don't know if you can see actually. Because sometimes when I watch people, I can't see what they're talking about. I'm like, no, it's too far away. It's way too far away. These sunflowers are so beautiful, but I did get up. I deadheaded some of them. I need to walk along the outside. Look at those dark ones up there that those bees are all over. Oh, they're gorgeous. Those are supposed to be red velvets. Oh, that's the timer. Well, I will catch you. Maybe I'll do 3 vlogs today. We'll see.